Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my week one check-in for the month of November, so let's jump right on into it. I apologize if I am speaking a little low today, but my family's still sleeping and they're like in a room down the way, and so baby girl's not upstairs where I could like freely talk. So yeah, so let's get on to these numbers. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting, and I'm going to be drinking my coffee, so if you hear pauses in between, that is what I'm doing. All right, so let's first go through and track all of the spending that I've done for the week. Starting off with groceries. So these are the envelopes that I track my cashless spending in, and I break it down by the different categories that I'm tracking. So on the first and on the second, I had two grocery expenses. The first one was an HEB pickup, and that was for $150.51. And then I had Walmart delivery, and that was for $51.42. So those were the two things that I spent for groceries, and I normally never really grocery shop in between that time frame. I just shop that weekend. Weekly shop. Next is going to be household, and I have not spent anything in household. And then next is going to be personal, and I've been doing a little bit of personal stuff. And I want to say personal is pink. So over here on the second, I went and got my hair washed because I took my braids out. And that was for $45. Okay. And then if y'all don't know, I am eating like healthy or clean eating, no carbs, no sugar. And so I'm limited on the things that I can eat, which is good because then that means I'm not making fun trips to McDonald's or all of those places. So on the 5th, I got Chipotle. I did a Chipotle salad for $10.23. Then I also needed to get gas, so I got gas, and that was for $37.44. And then on the 7th, I got Chipotle again, y'all. And that was just because of the food that we made. There just wasn't enough to take to work. And I did pack myself a sandwich, but then I didn't want the sandwich. So I was like, as long as the alternative is still like healthy, we'll do it. But I also ain't got money like that to just be spending on food. Next is going to be spending, and I did not spend anything out of spending. And then we have baby girl's wallet or envelope. Didn't spend anything out of there. And then we have eating out, and we did spend something in eating out. So what happened was on the 6th, I was supposed to make salmon, and I wasn't feeling salmon. I was really craving some Chipotle, y'all, as you can see. And my husband was coming home super late, and my husband was like, just go and get the Chipotle. Like, you don't have to cook that today. So I was just like, okay. So I cooked the Chipotle, and that was $10.01. Y'all see the difference between where I work, like the area where I work, the tax, versus like where I live where the tax is. That's crazy. So we had that one thing for eating out, and I put it in eating out because it was almost like a household decision, and it wasn't just like me personally going to do something. And then lastly, we had a miscellaneous spend on the 5th, and that was because I'm eating no grains, no sugar. And one of the things that I need to make sure that I'm getting is potassium and magnesium. And right now, I'm just doing the Flintstone vitamins, and they're fine, but they actually don't have any, They don't have any magnesium or potassium to just make sure that my levels stay good as my body, what's the word? Transitions even more from using carbs to fat as fuel. And so I'm going back to my old liquid vitamins for a little bit. So that was $39.25. It is expensive, but it could also last a little bit more than a month. Whereas my Flintstone vitamins, I think you take one every day and there's like 90 pills in there. So I may like alternate between the two as my eating habits get a lot better and I'm consuming more things that have like magnesium and potassium in there, then I can go back to the Flintstone vitamins because I think they're fine. But just for this initial, just making sure that my body is transitioning well. So y'all, this was all of my spending for the week. Not much like spending, things that we needed, nothing too crazy. So now we're gonna head over to my actual sinking funds tracker, you guys. I got away from the budget moms like tracker thing. It was getting a little bit too much for me. And so I just wanted to go back to this because I liked seeing this like this. So let me do this. I'm getting some pens, y'all. I'm getting some pens. Okay. So first things first is we're gonna do our rollover. So we did not have any rollover in groceries, household spending. Eating out was the only thing that had a rollover. And personal had $3.09. Okay, now we're going to look at the budgeted amount that I put in there. So for groceries, we budgeted, and we're just going to go through this. I'm looking at my cheat sheet since I already have it on here. So for groceries, we budgeted $500 and I spent $201.75, and that leaves me with what is that called, y'all? $298.25. $298.25, and then I roll over the change into the roll the change or keep the change, and just like a separate account. And I think I may use that money to just help put towards our household debt. So stay tuned for that because that video is coming out, you guys. That video is coming out. Next is going to be household, and we put $165. We did not spend anything, so we still have $165. For spending, we added $45, and we did not spend anything, so I still have $45. For eating out, I added $25, so thank goodness for the $25, and I spent $10.01, and that leaves me with $32.99, and we're gonna roll over the 99 cents. And then baby girl, we added $40 to her account. We did not spend anything, so we still have $40. And then lastly, we have personal. We started off at $309. I add $400 into that account. And just for reference, because personal is just my personal budget, and I don't take anything out of the household for that, but I do just share with y'all like what the numbers look like. But just for the household numbers, I started off with $18. I put $775. I spent $211.76, and we have technically $581.24, but then when we manage to change, it'll be something else. I had $400 in the account, and I spent $88.34, and I'm remaining with $314.75, which I'm hoping, because I always like to do the math. If I have 314 minus, I'll get my hair washed like right before my birthday. So let's just say 50 minus another 15, let's say 65, because I'm going to get a perm and I may like color my hair a little bit for my birthday. So $249, and then let's just say it's like $120 for my nails and toes and eyebrows. And so I have $129 for gas. That sounds wild. But we might be able to do it because I'm doing about $40. So $120, yeah, I should be good, y'all. So let's add this up. Let's do 0.25 plus 0.99. That's $1.24. That's being rolled over into the keep the change, you guys. So that is going to be my week 1 check-in for the month of November. This is just what we're looking like. And this is just where we are. I've already paid for our daycare, our ADT, our mortgage, soccer, and those were all of the things that were due in this first week. So those things are taken care of, you guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in the next one.